most entitled thing your sibling did to you that still ticks you off? Most people liked having an older sister. I hated it. My older sister Izzy used to leave me out of everything as a kid, and it made me feel really lonely. Then one day, instead of pretending I didn't exist, she suddenly started acting sweet, asking to borrow things from my room, like a new dress I bought from Shein for just one party, only for it to permanently migrate into her closet. When I asked for it back, Izzy would tilt her head all confused and go, "Oh, I thought you were giving it to me." It bothered me, but I didn't say anything until one time I walked into my room and the designer purse my grandma had given to me for graduation disappeared from its acrylic display case. I flipped out and tore my room apart. When I couldn't find it, I ran into Izzy's room and started tearing her room apart too, screaming, "Where is it?" Izzy screamed for help. My parents rushed into the room and saw me ripping her bed and closet apart. Dad grabbed my arm and dragged me out and shook my shoulders while I sobbed. "She took it. She took a bag Granny gave me." My sister peeked her head out the window with a sad expression, frown, furrowed eyebrows, and tears that deserved an Emmy award. "You're Prada? I would never take it. You're my baby sister." Dad sighed, forcing me to apologize, and then grounded me for losing something so important. But 2 weeks later, my friends blew up my phone during lunch. "Why is Izzy posting with your grandma's purse?" I clicked a link and almost threw my phone. Izzy posed with my graduation gift Prada at brunch. Hashtag vintage finds, hashtag lucky thrift. What the actual frickety frick? I ran home and showed mom the screenshot. Izzy appeared instantly with a fake Goodwill receipt, ink still wet and smudged. "I found an identical one yesterday, swear." Then came the tears. "Why does Gianna hate me so much? I miss my cute little sister." Mom rubbed Izzy's back and glared at me. "Gianna, enough with the jealousy. One more accusation and you're grounded for life." With my parents on her side, Izzy felt invincible. When I got the call back for my dream fashion internship, my iPad with all my design portfolios vanished a week before the submission deadline. "Maybe you left it at Starbucks? You are kinda clumsy," Izzy suggested, filing her nails. I spent 3 nights redrawing everything by hand. The iPad reappeared the day after I submitted. Screen shattered, everything wiped including my iCloud backups. "Oh wow, you found it," Izzy cheered sarcastically. I should have known she was planning something bigger. The night before my internship interview, I laid everything out. My portfolio that took 6 months to perfect, printed on expensive paper I couldn't really afford, the outfit I'd saved 3 paychecks for. I even slept on the floor so I wouldn't wrinkle anything. Then I woke up at 5 a.m. and everything was gone. My portfolio, my outfit, even my backup shoes. No, no, no. Then I heard giggling next door. Of course, Izzy. I kicked her door open. Izzy stood there in my outfit, posing while her friend took photos with my portfolio spread across her bed. "I've been working on these forever," she said, twirling in my outfit, holding up my design portfolio. "I'm thinking of starting my own line, maybe collab with some brands." "Those are mine," I screamed in a voice like I was possessed. "My interview is in 2 hours." Izzy's face went from fake sweet to ice cold in a second. "These are my designs, Gianna. It's really sad you have to steal from me." She held out her phone, showing me post after post with all the original sketches that were mysteriously deleted from my iPad weeks ago, and new posts with the ones I made just for the interview. She tagged the company to the designs because it wasn't enough to steal my belongings. She had to steal my future too. I slammed her door closed and headed to the interview in my old Target jeans and wrinkled shirt from the night before. The interviewer smiled at me politely. "So Gianna, before we begin, I need to ask about something." She pulled up her phone. "These designs were just tagged to our company account. Care to explain?" I nodded nervously. "She's my sister. These are the exact designs from your submission portfolio. I'm afraid our company doesn't appreciate plagiarism." Her voice was careful, professional. I could have cried. I could have tried to explain the whole sick story. Instead, I said I could explain, but I'd rather prove they're mine. I grabbed a pencil from her desk. "May I?" She nodded, intrigued. I sketched one of my original designs from memory, narrating every decision as my hand moved. "See this draping? It's inspired by Madame Grey, but modernized with sustainable fabrics. The asymmetrical hemline references Comme des Garçons deconstructionism. This seaming here creates structure without boning." 20 minutes later, I'd filled 5 pages with designs Izzy could never recreate, including variations of the stolen ones with technical notes she'd never understand. "Wait here," she said. She came back with 2 other people. "Do it again, different designs." So I did, for another hour. Izzy kept posting my old work online, but I was creating new ones in real time. The head designer finally spoke. "We've seen enough. When can you start?" The head designer left a comment on Izzy's post that got her entire Instagram nuked. "These designs were stolen from our applicant." Mom later found a huge pile of all my stuff smushed in different boxes in her room and promptly made her return it, and then sell all her things to prove just how bad it feels when things are taken from you.